Yo. Man, I was just watching this No Jumper interview, man, and they had a cat on there who was talking about Nipsey and Big U, and it seemed like everything he said could come back and bite him straight. You know what I'm talking about? End up going down for it, incriminate. It's just too much going on. Let's talk about it.
Brought it to you first, that make it exclusive. It's for members only, you're probably not included. First watch finest, I only hang with shooters. If I pop out with this cannon, then we gon' make a movie. Yeah. I come through a gang on them and bang on them. Hanging out the window and put that flame on them. Anybody get these bullets ain't got names on them. Would you like to subscribe, then hit the play button? Yeah.
Hey, man, look. So I'm watching this interview, man, on No Jumper podcast. Shout out to them over there, you know what I'm saying? They little platform, and they made a big platform and all the shit they got going on. But anyways, I'm watching this interview, man, and it was kind of a live interview. They was interviewing a dude named Loose Cannon, you know what I'm saying? And he was kind of talking about Draco, Nipsey, Big U. He had a lot of stuff to say on there, but everything he was saying just seemed like it was the stuff you would not say live on a podcast, live on a major platform, so that they can, we know the fans watch all of these platforms. They watch them all, man. Especially Vlad TVs and No Jumpers, right? I'm watching this interview. He started talking about Nipsey. He started talking about when Nipsey, basically he got a call from Big U, and Big U said that Nipsey had passed. So he panics, calls Nipsey. Nipsey answers. Nipsey answered the phone like everything was straight. He didn't tell Nipsey the call he got because of the relationship he has with the individual that he got the info from. So he didn't tell him nothing. He hangs up. 30 minutes later, he gets a call that Nipsey passed from the homies. First of all, basically that's saying that Big U knew something before it happened. All on camera. Big U told me this before it happened. Nipsey was still alive. That right there can incriminate Big U right there. You know what I'm saying? Automatically. This is live on No Jumper, dog. So this is not me. This is live on No Jumper. He says this on No Jumper. I don't know how in the hell this is not supposed to be some kind of disclosed information that shouldn't be out, right? He told it all like it never happened and was serious about it. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't no holding back. It wasn't no seem like he was lying, making up. This seemed real as hell. It seemed real as a month. All the stuff I was hearing on the interviews, man, the interviews that I'm hearing nowadays, it seems like they just get invited on interviews to say stuff. The more stuff you say that's not supposed to be said is exactly what the people want when it comes to interviews now. They want you to talk about the stuff that can either incriminate you, get you beat up on the streets, killed, shot, or anything else. This all the stuff that they want on interviews now. It ain't really nothing about, interviews ain't even about regular talks no more. It's not about that. It's all about incriminating yourself. It's all about leaving a trail of, you know, information that can come back and bite you in the ass later on. That's all I'm getting from these interviews right now, dog. It's tripping me out that it's so common for people to hop on these cameras and just say everything that's not supposed to be said. It's like it's no more. What's it called when you keep stuff to yourself? It's no more, you know the word I'm talking about. It ain't no more privacy. Ain't no more, you know, disclosure. Ain't none of that. Everything is on blast and has to be out put in the streets, or the interviews are worthless. You don't get called for them. Nobody care about them, which I don't care about you caring about the interview or not. But if the thing is to go on a podcast, a major platform, and say stuff that can ultimately get you laid out, put down, in jail, DP'd, all this stuff, what is the point? I mean, I understand everybody politics is different. Everybody hood politics is different. Some people let their soldiers go talk and say what they want to say. Some people don't do that. Some people don't get down like that. You know what I'm saying? Like my set, we don't get down like that. I did one street gang interview and, you know what I'm saying, found out that the homies didn't get down like that. You know what I'm saying? I only did it because I seen some big homies had did it before. You know what I'm saying? I found out they was told not to do it. So I learned quick from that. And I see why the homies don't want niggas on podcasts. And look at this, man. Everything you can think about that's supposed to be politics, you know, between homies or between hoods or whatever that usually you don't talk about in the public eye, it's not that no more, dog. They're paying y'all, or you doing it for free. I don't know if y'all getting paid for these interviews or not, but you either getting paid or you doing it for free. Either way, it's not worth it. It ain't worth it. If that's what we doing, I'm going to show y'all this clip. I want y'all to watch this clip, right? Check this out. And then y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments. We're going to come back and talk about this again, but just watch this clip and let me know, does this seem like even something that you would say on an interview? Whether you know it or not, is this something you would say on an interview? You know what I'm saying? Let me know.
I thought Big U gave wrong information. 30 minutes later, the homies blowing me up like they just killed Nipsey. And so I'm like...
Wait. You get a call from Big U telling you Nipsey just got killed.
Yeah.
You panic, call Nip. Nip answer the phone.
Yep. And
you
we
like
were just talking on regular. So it's like at the end of the day, I didn't even think about it because
you don't even warn him that you got that call from dude.
No, because their relationship was so fucked up. It'd be like they be hot one minute, then they be cold the next minute, and then they be lukewarm. Like
now, you get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? He said it like it wasn't nothing, dog. You know what I'm saying? He said it like it wasn't nothing. I ain't got nothing against, you know what I'm saying, the brother. Shout out to Loose Cannon, whatever he got going on, you know what I'm saying, his little shit and all that. I'm saying, I feel like the stuff that we say now, it's like that. He said it on the podcast. You can say stuff what you want to say, but that stuff got to come back and bite you later on. Somehow it seemed like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand how you can say stuff like that. Like, look, he said he knew about it for a minute. I mean, he been knew about it. He ain't really talked about it like that. But he said this stuff is already on camera. So he's saying that basically what I said is true and it's proven. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that that is even out there like that, that puts a different eye on Big U. Now people going to look at Big U way different now. You know what I'm saying? Like, did you really have something to do with this? They was already questioning it before. They was questioning it before this. You know what I'm saying? Did you have something to do with this shit? Like, and then he just made it seem like he basically put it out there that Big U had something to do with the shit. That's basically what he said. He called me 30 minutes before it happened and nigga wasn't even dead. What that tell you? What does that tell you? Exactly. And that's why I'm like, I want to know if this was the issue, you know, what it is, why wouldn't niggas just pull up on Big U and holler like that and, you know, make it, you know, chop it up. And if he is in the wrong or right, y'all handle it that way. Why I got to get put on blast on a podcast? You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is, look, I'm not involved with nobody else's politics but my own. You know what I'm saying? But it's still codes to what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what, it's still a code to politics regardless. Well, it was. It's not a code no more. It's not. But it used to be a code to shit like this to where y'all handle that behind closed doors. You know what I mean? Nobody supposed to know what y'all got going on in the set, who did what. Nobody supposed to know but y'all. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like everybody in the world knows everything. Everybody in the world knows everything now. And it seems like I just don't like the way that shit is moving, man. These podcasts, they getting views off you niggas and they getting their money up off you niggas. And all y'all doing is putting yourselves in harm's way or in the public eye in the wrong way. You know what I mean? Like, it's just all this stuff that's going on doesn't really make sense no more with these podcasts, these Vlad TVs and stuff. Like, they just throwing y'all in there, letting y'all telling yourself and kicking y'all right up out of there, getting their money and numbers, and you back on the streets, involved in whatever you got to get involved in, dealing with who you got to deal with. Why even give people that much? Why give platforms that much leeway? What are y'all getting? Are they getting big bags from these guys? Are these interview niggas getting big bags or something? And that's why they're selling their information? Because I don't see the point of saying all this stuff on the podcast just to say it. Just to say it. it's not just this one. Like I said, it's numerous interviews. You go out and watch the street gangs, Vlad, No Jumper. Dudes is just hopping on there and they telling every single goddamn thing. They not telling stories and, you know, shit about this and that, you know, go on the hood that, you know, motherfuckers want to know about. They telling shit that we should know about. Shit that you ain't got no business knowing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even a reason the public should know certain things. It's not. Unless you just want to be a nigga that talk too much. And that's what it seemed like people be on these goddamn podcasts, man. I don't know. I was just watching this. I've been watching a few things. But when I seen this one, I said, dog, do he know what he just said? He just basically told people that Big U had something to do with this, or Big U had, you know what I mean, a part in this. He basically just said that. And if it is, you're supposed to handle that on the low. Because if you did, what people that love Nipsey didn't know, now they want to do what they want to do to avenge. Now Big U got their heads up. You know what I'm saying? They might be trying to get me right now. He done said my shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's crazy, dog. It's not the same. Podcast interviews have went just out the window, man. Like, it's just basically for you to tell on yourself. You basically sitting down in an interrogation room and you're giving it all up. That's what I get from these interviews now. You in an interrogation room just giving it all up. That's it. That's all I'm getting. I'm not getting no you putting some light on your hood or putting a bag back in your head. I'm not getting none of that. I'm getting you telling too much because you want the eye on you or something. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know y'all feel in the comments, though. I'm just like, you ain't gonna catch me on none of these interviews like that. I'm gonna tell you like that for sure. If I'm on an interview, we talking about some other shit. I'm never talking about my hood, politics, and shit they got to do in a set that, you know what I mean, that you guys shouldn't know about. It's not gonna happen. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments about that. You heard me? I was just tapping in with y'all. Bumpy Bars, First Watch Finest. And over here, we don't.
Oh, man, it's your boy, New Jersey Turk, man, New Jerusalem, man. Make sure y'all tune in to First Watch Finest, man. You heard it here first, man. Jersey.